Hello, it's me, Brandon Burns, A.K.A. Ratty Roughman from YouTube, here tonight to do another DVD review of one of my all-time favorite sex comedy movies from 1982, uh, directed by Bud. I forget his last name, but Bud somebody, but started with a T. I forget his last name, but it's the movie I'm talking about is The Beach Girls, starring Deborah Blee, Playboy playmate Jeannie Thomason, James Daughtry from who you might know from Animal House as that asshole Greg, and the late Adam Roark, one of my favorite actors. Too bad he never got popular. Adam Roark as Uncle Carl. You see him right there. The Beach Girls is about this high school girl named what was her name? Sarah. Yeah, this girl named Sarah and her Uncle Carl Purdue is letting her stay at the beach house for the whole summer. The whole house to herself, and she decides to invite her two friends, Ginger and Ducky. One of the, I think it was Ducky, not Ginger, then I can't remember. One of the girls who played this characters, Val Klein, the blonde-headed one, she only did one movie and nobody even knows what happened to her. She disappeared. I wish we could find out what happened to Val Klein. I'll move over here. It's kind of hot, but there we go. I wish we could find out what happened to Val Klein. Boy, was she good in that movie. Anyway, The Beach Girls is about Sarah invites her two friends, Ginger and Ducky, who love to throw wild sex parties, sluts. Anyway, anyway, they pick up this hitchhiker, James Daughtry, who played, Scott Daniels, who played by James Daughtry, the guy from Animal House. Anyway, he meets Sarah, the star of the movie, played by Deborah Blee, and they kind of fall for each other. You know how these sex comedy 80s movies are. And the two girls throw wild parties, inviting people over. There's not really much plot to the movie, but it is one of my all-time favorite comedies of the 80s. It's so 80s. One of those feel-good sex comedies, Just chill out, have a good time. And, oh yeah, Ginger Ducky also near the end of the movie, they find bags of marijuana, and they all get stoned, especially with the Coast Guard who's trying to search for Captain Jack, who's just disposing the marijuana on the beach. All he tries to burn them, they all get stoned high. This is a hilarious movie, The Beach Girls. Not one of the all-time popular movies like sex comedies like Porky's, Animal House. Not one of those famous ones, but The Beach Girls, it is a great movie. I mean, what else about the movie? Oh yeah, one of the actresses who played Doreen, I forgot her name. She lives in Southern Pines. I found out one of the actresses in this movie, Doreen, the big, booby, nice Southern girl in the movie. You gotta watch the movie to know what I'm talking about. She lives in Moore County now in Southern Pines when she retired from acting. I also remember her in one scene in National Lampoon's Vacation with Clark and Ellen was swimming in that motel pool. Uh, yeah, and also the actress Mary Stewart, I think her name was, who played Richard's girlfriend in Weekend at Bernie's, the very first one. She's in here as one of the Surfer Girls, but I couldn't find her. And also that Asian, Japanese, Chinese gardener who's also in Weekend at Bernie's. He plays the chauffeur in this movie. I also forgot his name. There's a lot of Weekend at Bernie's references here a little bit, but The Beach Girls, this is one of my all-time favorite 80s comedies movies. It's not really a big plot. It's about just chill out, have a good time, just if you let go of your life, you let go of your life and just learn to relax and loosen up once in a while. I mean, I guess this is all about partying in 80s style. It's not one of the greatest movies in the world, but it is a good movie, one of my all-time favorite movies, The Beach Girls. And I like how Adam Roark was in this movie when he was in the jacuzzi. No, not the jacuzzi, I'm sorry, the whatchamacallit, what's the, the steam room, social, man, I forget, come on, man. Sonia, that's what it was, one of those Sonia places, where you get the steam off you, especially with Val Klein and Adam Roark as Carl. Man, I miss Adam Roark. He was a good actor. He died of a heart attack in 1996. This is going to be a pretty long DVD review, but I just had to talk about The Beach Girls, one of my favorite all-time 80s movies. Like I said, Deborah Blee, she's been in other movies in the 80s, but she stopped acting in the late 80s. I think she retired, lives in California, maybe San Francisco, just raising a family. That was the last movie I remember seeing her in. Not Hamburger and the Motion Picture. She was in that movie too. But The Bikini Shot Me, she played that rich bitch, that mean girl. That was the last time I think she acted in. I could be wrong, but check out The Beach Girls. Too bad Val Klein didn't do nothing after this. That was her on the movie. Nobody knows what the hell happened to her. I want to know myself. The late Adam Roark was good. Everybody was good in this movie. Not a very popular movie. There's also some funny side jokes too. And that actress who voiced Mrs. Puff on SpongeBob SquarePants, she was a nosy neighbor with her peeping Tom husband, spying on the Beach Girls. It is a good movie. Check this out, The Beach Girls, 1982 from Crown International Pictures. I remember most of this because I watched this all the time. The first time I watched this movie was in 2009 on the movie channel, and it hasn't been on one of those movie channels since, but I heard from fans this used to be on HBO and especially Cinemax in the 80s. That's a lot of I know about the Beach Girls, and they have great 80s music too. Like, sometime everywhere, so take this. I forget the lyrics, but you gotta watch the movie to figure it out. And I want to go to paradise, the beginning of the movie, and sometimes you or sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you still gotta play the game. And sometimes you love everyone, but I found a ring. I can't remember it, but I found a dun 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 dun. Damn, I almost talked about this whole movie, but this is about it. This is about the end of this video. This is a long DVD review as I ever done, because this is one of my all-time favorite movies. I really got the knowledge of this movie because I watch this all the time. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, that's it. Have a good one.